On Tuesday, July 23rd, this is BTV. I'm Michael in New York with the big question mark. First, let's look at the 24-hour data poll in the crypto circle. Last week, the trading volume of Bitcoin spot ETFs finally saw a slight increase, with a cumulative trading amount of 10.43 billion USD and an average daily trading amount surpassing the 2 billion USD mark. The cumulative net capital inflow was 1.197 billion USD, with an average daily inflow of 239 million USD, pushing Bitcoin up from 60,000 to above 68,000 USD. However, around the 68,000 USD mark, Bitcoin. There is slight resistance, but the biggest positive news is that the Ethereum ETF is about to be launched. Although this hasn't been reflected in Bitcoin, yesterday the net inflow of funds into Bitcoin spot ETFs increased again to 530 million USD. Tonight, the United States might announce the latest news on the Ethereum spot ETF. It is highly likely that they will conclude by opening Ethereum spot ETF trading, which will be a short-term positive for the market that will materialize later tonight. The coin price is also at a high level, so it is necessary to be moderately cautious of sudden price spikes and to manage risks properly. Let's turn our attention to the real star of the recent market, which is the Ethereum spot ETF. Recently, Ethereum has also shown a significant rebound. Previously, Ethereum's price was fluctuating around 4,000 USD, and at that time, the number of active Ethereum addresses was 460,000. Now, with Ethereum around 3,500 USD, the number of active addresses remains at 420,000, indicating that the overall change is not substantial. Additionally, we observed that on June 5th, the number of profitable Ethereum addresses reached a historical high of 1.15 million. At that time, the price of Ethereum was 3,869 USD. In early July, when Ethereum hovered around 3,000, the number of profitable Ethereum addresses was 91.58 million. Now it has reached a high of 1.11. If Ethereum rebounds to 3,800 or even breaks the historical high of 4,000 USD, I believe the number of profitable addresses will reach a historic high. Let's take another look at Trump's campaign team. On the 15th, they released a new email with the slogan "Fear Not," which led to the sudden appearance of a Fear Not meme coin on the Ethereum chain. After its launch on the same day, the coin's price continuously surged, now breaking through 0.0003 USD. The largest single-day increase was fivefold, and its market value has now reached 33 million USD, with the highest increase so far exceeding 100-fold. However, the coin's price also experienced a very noticeable decline afterward. Recently, Biden. What happened next? The concept coins related to Biden have been significantly halved, now almost close to zero. Following Biden's withdrawal from the race, Biden launched a vice presidential concept coin named Karma, along with some related coins, which also have a significant wealth effect in political private coins. If everyone wants to profit from political private coins, remember it must be a short-term action and mainly for entertainment. Be very cautious about security. Please like and follow and turn on the notification bell. We will help you sort out the most wallet-relevant news in the crypto world over the past 24 hours. The biggest positive news in the crypto world right now is the approval of the Ethereum ETF. We don't believe it will be approved and officially launched for trading today or tomorrow, but from the rumors we've heard and the official hints, it suggests that the Ethereum ETF might be officially approved and start trading tomorrow.
On July 23rd, according to official information from the SEC, it has officially approved the S1 applications of multiple ETF issuers. The Ethereum spot ETF has been officially approved for listing and trading, and initial trading is expected to begin tomorrow. Eric Balchunas, ETF analyst at Bloomberg, confirming this official news. Ethereum spot ETF. The SEC has officially approved the implementation, which is in line with the market's expectations. Coinbase said that this event marks another important milestone for cryptocurrency. Coinbase. It was also announced that it would be 8 newly approved Ethereum spot ETF, a trusted partner and custodian.
And I think we could have a very good fourth quarter, for example. I do think that having the ETFs has been pivotal in that change, because now that people are able to have this in the brokerage accounts, soon we're going to have the spot ETFs in the US as well.
So, after the news of the Ethereum spot ETF approval was released, strangely, Ethereum did not experience a price surge. Instead, after the information was exposed, it dropped to 3,422 this morning and rebounded to around 3,460 by the time we finished this report. Looking back at the approval of the Bitcoin spot ETF on January 10th, the market also responded with a 17% drop, with Bitcoin falling from 48,000 to 41,000. The rest of the story is well known. Bitcoin broke through its previous high and continued to rise. It is to follow a similar pattern as Bitcoin. Review the journey of the Ethereum ETF. It went through phases of high hopes, disappointments, a strong comeback, and finally a happy ending. How high can Ethereum go in the future? This is a new question. We invite everyone to predict Ethereum's price in the comments section. Alright, let's take a look at the latest updates on the Bored Ape series. Currently, the price of Ape is 0.8364 USD, which is a 96.7% drop from its all-time high of 25 USD in March 2022. At the same time, the floor price of its flagship NFT, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, BAYC, has not shown significant fluctuations over the past 310 days, but its transaction amount and volume have decreased by 44% and 35% respectively. Since its peak floor price of 153.7 Ethereum in May 2022, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, BAYC NFTs, have dropped by 94% this year. It can be said that the Bored Ape was as glorious back then as it is desolate now. Recently, the Bored Ape community has been trying to revive by opening a restaurant.
The latest proposal of ApeCoin DAO, the decentralized autonomous organization behind ApeCoin, shows that the team plans to spend $343,000 worth of Ape tokens to renovate the hotel in downtown Bangkok, turning it into an exclusive theme hotel for Bored Ape Club, BAYC, and provide Ape token holders with free accommodation and other benefits. Anonymous DAO member D-Smart proposed in the governance forum that he hopes to build a BAYC theme hotel in downtown Bangkok, with BAYC theme rooms, bars, swimming pools, and irregular exhibitions. Currently, more than 87.93% of DAO members voted in favor of the proposal, 12.07% opposed, and the voting deadline will be set on August 1st.
Alright, this Bored Ape restaurant is reportedly going to be located in Bangkok, and after the vote on August 1st, I believe that by the end of August, when I return to Asia, I should be able to visit and show everyone what it looks like. Of course, for the Bored Ape community, its offline events and community organization capabilities have always been a major highlight of this token or NFT community. They have built a very cohesive Web3 community for ape holders, which is quite impressive, especially for an online-based NFT. How much traffic can an offline restaurant really generate? That's a question mark. However, while the tokens have dropped and the NFTs have dropped, the Ethereum held by the project team has increased significantly. So spending over 300,000 USD to renovate a hotel should be no problem. For those apes who entered with over 100 Ethereum, this serves as a moderate psychological comfort and reassurance for the holders. In the United States presidential election, Biden suddenly announced his withdrawal. This once again tells us that you think history is always well planned and meticulously calculated. Many times the development of history is just like this, stumbling and crawling forward. Of course, regarding Biden's withdrawal, Lin May had previously mentioned that in this year's presidential election, Biden would withdraw from the race citing illness. However, former President Trump believes that Biden's withdrawal is not due to illness, but because he feels guilty about his presidential duties. So, what about Musk's reaction to Biden's withdrawal? It seems like he knew about it in advance and was already confident in his article on X. Now, even though Biden has withdrawn, Trump doesn't seem very pleased, considering that during Biden's term, he almost ended up in jail.
But I think that a lot of people are already looking ahead, not just to the presidential election itself, but everything it represents, because, there's not a lot of split ticket voters in this country anymore. And I think that maybe with, a new Democratic candidate, there's a lot of thoughts around what's going to happen both in the House as well as the Senate. And I think that dynamic could still be transformative for issues like crypto.
After Biden withdrew from the election, in the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin reached its lowest point last night, 66,576. The dollar also seemed to be stimulated by the rise of U.S. stocks and began to rebound higher, reaching a high of nearly 4 o'clock this morning. 68,620. At the same time, Trump recently questioned who is currently governing the United States. He believes that Biden does not know what he is doing. If he cannot participate in the election, then he cannot serve the United States. After Biden withdrew from the election, Tesla CEO Musk, who strongly supported former U.S. President Trump, X, The platform updated its headshot to a photo of itself with lasers shooting out of its eyes.
We all know that the laser eyes are a very well-known meme in the crypto community. What does it mean? It signifies that Bitcoin maximalists are extremely bullish on Bitcoin. Coincidentally, the last Bitcoin bull market started when Musk, MicroStrategy, and El Salvador's President Bukele all changed their avatars to laser eyes. It seems that Musk is at it again, switching back to laser eyes. If you are a die-hard Bitcoin supporter, please join me in changing your avatar as well. Let's call for an even more intense Bitcoin bull market together, and let's look forward to having a die-hard Bitcoin supporter, Trump, as the President of the United States. All right, what we can do now is to do everything in our power to position Donald Trump as a staunch supporter of the cryptocurrency community. The reason for elevating him is to ensure that he doesn't change his stance on cryptocurrencies once he is no longer president. Now, let's take a look at Donald Trump. After Joe Biden's withdrawal, his political opponent Kamala Harris was nominated. What is Kamala Harris's stance on cryptocurrencies? Does she continue Biden's policies? Or is she favorable towards cryptocurrencies?
Trump has strongly supported cryptocurrency this year, while the Biden administration has been hostile to the crypto industry. Unlike the two, Kamala Harris's position is not clear. Looking at all her past remarks, she has never made any strong comments in support or opposition to the crypto industry. According to their financial disclosures, neither Harris nor her husband Douglas Emhoff has ever been involved in the crypto field, but prefers to invest in U.S. treasuries and emerging markets. However, because of her close ties with the technology industry, when she was nominated as vice president in 2020, it was seen as good news for Silicon Valley.
Right, let's make a small speculation about Kamala Harris's current supporters. Most of her political backers are from Joe Biden's camp, which means they are from Silicon Valley. Take a look at Elon Musk, who is now a prominent figure. Mark Zuckerberg and Tim Cook's attitudes towards Joe Biden are also undergoing very subtle changes. Therefore, Kamala Harris's future campaign path, at least in terms of political supporters, might not be very smooth, making it very difficult to defeat Donald Trump. Now, speaking of this, everyone needs to understand one concept. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin, to put it simply, is a challenge and a reshaping of the traditional top-down pyramid wealth distribution model in finance. As more Americans hold Bitcoin or digital assets, and as people around the world realize they can use Bitcoin to push for a redistribution of wealth and break this pyramid structure, public opinion can still influence the direction of American politics. Do you think Bitcoin will easily go to zero? All right. Let's end the show with today's OK Express news.